This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. First of all, David Price, it's been too long, how are you?
Been a while, mate. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I think the last time we spoke was during the lockdown, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the long time no speak, so yeah, all good.
Yeah.
On you, yeah.
Well, my football team's no better and yours keeps winning, so we'll not talk about football today, mate.
I like chalk and cheese, I think, aren't they? Liverpool and Everton. Hey.
We've just seen Derek Chisora's last dance. Comprehensive victory, wasn't it? 2 knockdowns?
Yeah, the 2 knockdowns, yeah, but I thought Otto Wallin was in the fight throughout and was making rounds. And without the knockdowns, I was thinking he might have been in with a shout, to be honest, because he was landing clean punches. And he survived some like horrendous onslaughts of volleys or punches on the ropes off Chisora and come out the other side, and I thought he boxed really well. I think he was going to get a draw on one of the cards if it weren't for the very last knockdown. So yeah, good performance, but just the typical Derek grinds out the win, and he's still beating top level fighters, which Otto Wallin is. You know, we pushed Tyson Fury 12 rounds. Yeah. You know, Joshua took care of him. Styles make fights, but just shows the level that Derek's still competing at, and the longevity that he's got is unbelievable, especially considering the fighting style he's got. It's not something you'd put down as having a very long career. It's because he doesn't get punched, that he doesn't get hit as much as people like to think. He's got a better defence than he's given credit for, and he uses his size and his low centre of gravity to his advantage, and that's why he's still going at such a high level at 40 years of age.
I don't know if you saw in the ring while you were doing the previous interview, David. He's given 3 options for his 50th fight. Dubois, Joshua or Usyk. Are they realistic for Derek?
Who's given the options?
Derek's just held up those posters in the ring, and that's the crowd what they want.
It's got to be Joshua. It's got to be Joshua. You know, more than that makes more sense. Usyk's already beat him. Dubois on like a real upward trajectory and knocked Joshua out, and is moving on to bigger and better things. The obvious ones, Andy Joshua, they come from the same boxing club in London. They've always avoided the subject of fighting each other for obvious reasons, friendship and things like that. But now, for his 50th, wants the money. It's the perfect fight for Andy Joshua to come back to after a bad knockout. Because in reality, he should take care of Derek Chisora, but again, styles make fights, and that's the perfect one. I'm glad he's mentioned Joshua.
Yeah. I'm not keeping you too long, David.
No.
On Monday, it's expected that Joyce versus Whyte's going to be confirmed.
Right.
Just your thoughts on that one?
Good fight, yeah, really good fight. Joyce has still got a lot to offer. I think he just gets hit a bit too much, obviously, with clean, hard, solid punches, and his durability might be like his own worst enemy in the long run. You know, skills well, having a great chin and all that, but if you're getting hit on that great chin a lot as much as he is, then it doesn't bode well, obviously long term, but that's his prerogative. Whyte looks like he's starting to decline slightly, as we all do with by the time, but again, a good fight that has got a place in the sport. You know, fans can't like just be given top tier fights all the time. There's a lot of fighters just below title level, elite level, who will make fantastic contests, and that's what it's all about. And they're a lot of the time they're the fights that are the most entertaining, like Derek against Joyce in the summer, and I think the Dillian Joyce one will be similar, but not quite as good as the Derek Chisora Joyce one.
Another one that we're looking forward to, Parker versus Dubois.
Great fight.
Have you got a prediction for that one, David? How you see that one going?
I think Dubois is going to do it late. I think he'll just have a little bit too much strength and aggression for Parker, but Joe Parker's turned his career around fantastically. He's like had a new lease of life under Andy Lee, boxing really well, some great wins, including Derek, including Deontay Wilder, Sang, fighters who no one wanted to fight, and when they did, they were getting beat comprehensively. Joe Parker's got real momentum, but unfortunately so is Daniel Dubois at a slightly higher level than Parker's momentum, so I think I'm going to go with Dubois for that one.
Can I just ask David, is it 4 or 5 years since you've retired? Yeah. Do you miss it at all, especially when you see the Saudi money?
No, I don't, Steve, because I've completely let go of boxing, and I had done about a year after the retired. Truth be told, I was ready to retire before I retired, but I needed more money. And look at it, Johnson Park got bit by a spider and had to pull out of the Chisora fight, and I got a phone call. And you know, I got what for me was a life-changing amount of money. It might have been for someone else, but it was for me. And you know, I've done okay since. I was enough to finish, and now I do my own business and whatever else, and focus on that. But you know, I miss seeing the people around boxing, like yourself, like all the media, you know, all the boxing people. But and I miss the fight week. I don't miss the training. The training was so hard. You know, for such a big man like yourself, it was exhausting, and it was like deplete your mood and all that. And in the end, when I did start trying to train to fight again, I just went, I can't put myself through feeling like this anymore, like just with the exhaustion, and that was the end. But you know, I do like coming back every now and then and seeing everyone. You know, look back fondly on the good times, not so fondly on the bad times, but it all told, it was good. I've got my faculties intact, and like, you know, I enjoyed it overall.
Well, it is great to see you here, David. Can I ask you one more question?
Yeah.
I know it's one that you just got asked, Alexander Povetkin.
Yeah.
Your result will fall in the drug ban, and the result's been scrapped. Just your thoughts on that?
Again, it's like, it doesn't really affect me now, obviously, because I'm not going to fight again, and I'm not going to go off on one loss on my record and everything else, and nothing surprises me anymore with drugs and boxing, especially when it comes to anything related to myself. It's like, never ending. Someone said to me, like, fucking hell, this is never ending, but I'm not that David Price anymore, so it doesn't bother me. That's gone now, you know, and probably fighters who are active now will probably be more, you know, bothered by it or whatever, but I've just read it and forgot about it till it got mentioned to me tonight, to be honest.
David, I'll let you get yourself back on the M62. Great to see you,
See you, mate. You too.